never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do, steering so passionate. Every word I move, scripted like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so scripted like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I can roll, but I don't know if that can erase. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no brag. You to hear words you can say. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible if you just believe.
Good evening, everybody. As you can tell, I'm not on screen. We're doing something different tonight. We got the league race here, Michigan in the 87s. Should be a good time. The fun thing is just Corn is going to broadcast this and play race control tonight. So Corn's going to have complete control of the stream. We're going to have a bunch of different guys bouncing in and out of the broadcast booth. You guys will be with him for the duration of the race. I will actually not be in here the whole time, so we're gonna try something different for this, since he's gonna run race control for us every other Tuesday. Couple of key things to note: we do have Homestead coming up this week for the NIS. I know a bunch of us are probably gonna run it at some point. As well as expect my streaming to go down a little bit next week, as Miss Robin has her arm fixed finally. So hopefully we can get her on a direct drive, but. At this point, Corn, I give you the channel. Have fun with it. I gotta go jump into the other channel, and yeah, I'm sure I'll see you back at some point.
Keys to the future. Thank you.
Good broadcast, buddy.
Thank you. Let's do it. We've got a good race here in store. We've got 100 laps here at Michigan National Speed. We're gonna get to this since it's not working. Where is it? There. Since that's not working. It's corn time. It's 100% corn time. I've never actually called a race before, so this is kind of new. I hope everybody enjoys this. I've done plenty of race control.
Okay, guys. Since we've got a little bit of time left here, cover a few things. Corn is going to run broadcast tonight, so we are being broadcast over on the channel, so it's going to be a little bit different view. If you guys want to watch it later, there's that. He's also playing race control tonight, so he'll be throwing cautions, black flags, all of that fun stuff. As far as some things that I wanted to clear up before the race gets going, we are going to abandon the right lane on restart. You're going to have to pay attention. That's number one. Number two is Corn will be clearing black flags from time to time, but you're gonna need a pretty decent reason behind it, i.e. you got knocked down into the pits. If you get a black flag for speeding on pit road, I'm going to have him take a look at it, but if it's within a mile an hour, I'm not going to be too worried about it. If it's egregious, the black flag will stand. The other thing is, moving forward into next season, I am going to be changing points around. You will be awarded for 0 X's instead of laps led. I want to try and get this series a little bit cleaner. So other than that, guys, let's have some fun tonight, and let's go racing.
Bike is so poppy, AJ.
Yeah. Don't you tell me to have fun. You're not my dad.
Yeah, guys.
Black flag for bitching.
I didn't have one when I joined. I'm kind of shocked.
So like I was saying, I've never really called a race before. I'm gonna
I still don't have
do
one.
my best with that. I'm going to mainly be running race control. I'll do my best with calling the race. I apologize ahead of time if it sucks. Cool, there's my flag overlay. Get Race Labs up here so I know where to put it. Beautiful. Alright. We can minimize this now. going on, Ron? Aren't you? Wait, Ron, aren't you in this race? Yes, you're in the race, Ron. You're in the race. So through the field here, we've got. It's not going to let me show this because of the way that I'm doing this. So through the field here, we've got Thomas Gom in the 32 car, Derek Sivers in the 82, Damian Conrad in the 4, Dennis Daly in the 8, Aiden Haller, he is in the 8, Dennis Daly is in the 77. Look at that, I'm already screwing up. Joshua McHaley is in the 76, AJ Stevens in the 31 car, Mike McHaley in the 02 car. Ignore me because I'm not actually running this race. You have Diesel Weasel, also known as Diesel Hunter, in the 71 car. He's got a heck of a YouTube channel. You should go check him out on YouTube. Got Mrs. Stevens, Robin Stevens in the 33. Chris Sullivan in the 9 car. Gary Freeman Jr., the tractor, in the 666. Uncle Eric in the 89. Zachary King in the 88. And Ron St. Louis in the 92 and in the chat for some reason, even though he should be qualifying right now. I would love to show you the qualifying, but it looks like with the way that I've joined this, I cannot show that to you. So we'll let the qualifying roll itself through here. Excuse me. Right now we've got Eric in sitting on the pole with a 41.9. Let's see if anybody can beat him out. Tom Gom is going to beat out Eric with a 41.97. Ron, I don't like to stay in the back. I like to get that thing out front and try to win. Someday, Martin, we'll all get together. We do throw together several hosted events throughout the year. Sometimes we just throw them up. Sometimes we announce them ahead of time. If you're in either my Discord, AJ's Discord, or JD's Discord, we tend to throw them there. Nobody threw you under the bus, Diesel. All I said was that you were in the race. And told people to check out your YouTube channel.
Well,
Nobody attacks anybody on purpose on here. Diesel, I haven't been working on mine either. I've been working on a video for 2-3 weeks now, and I've gotten 7 minutes on it. Just life keeps things from happening. Twenty-seven, 25 seconds left in qualifying. It looks like Tom's probably going to hold on to that lead. It's usually pretty quick. Puts it on the pole in several races. Often runs up front. The one thing that we got to keep an eye out for with Tom is he don't want to overdrive it. Grid starts filling up.
You got me up there in the booth.
Yeah, loud and clear.
I just want to make sure this is working.
I think the only other people that should be able to hear it are the other admins, King, Eric, and JD, I believe.
Got it.
So if you hear the admin channel, if you can hear the admin channel, and you need to relay something to me that you don't want everybody else to hear, just find the admin channel, call it out on here.
That's a Texas size 10-4.
Like I said, it looks like we're going to have Tom Gom starting on the pole. With
Fair warning,
Eric.
I may be a weapon. I made a last-minute setup change.
That's loud. With Eric
What makes you
Dillingham.
think that was going to make you a weapon?
With,
On a positive note, Gary, there is grass here today.
with Eric Dillingham starting outside pole.
I've already mowed the living crap out of it.
I will say you left some nice stripes.
Good luck, have fun. Let's not pile it up into turn one.
Why the hell would you jinx it?
I'm just here for the safety rating. I'm just here for the content.
I'm just here for fun.
I'm here because I was told there'd be cake. Is there cake?
You got lied to. There's no cake, only disappointment.
Yeah, no cake.
Fireball. The only cakes you'll find here you gotta look in a mirror for. What? Only urinal cakes.
I didn't see Pitbull here.
I mean, I'd be looking for Pitbull, not Air Telly.
Hey, Mike, I know we have a habit of getting into each other, but I will be looking a little bit early into the turns for the first couple of laps, so just warning you.
Well then, sorry in advance.
Ace car should be pulling off any moment
I
here.
want to do stuff with that bumper.
Tom Gom
Dear
takes
God,
the
no.
green flag, jumping at the restart a little bit there. I wouldn't say jumping the restart. There is no restart zone in the 87 series.
You know, I was wondering why Chris was starting back here with me.
I missed qualifying. I had to put wood in the wood stove to make sure my house stayed hot, so I just missed qualifying. Also, I suck here.
I had to put wood in something too.
Father.
JD, I got you.
Dad!
Hey, I'm married.
Caution.
Caution's out. I'm not even sure why there's a caution.
Yeah, it's because Robin spun in front of a car, so it auto threw it.
I'm the problem. It's me.
We still love you, Robin.
What's going on, Trey? I've commandeered AJ's stream for the night.
You know the
Yeah,
car's
just,
driving bad when you throw the kitchen sink at it with caster, track bars, gears, and it's all of a sudden a little bit better.
It's just a simple
Checking out
spin
middle
by,
back straight.
by Robin. AJ, let me know if you want me to drop it to 1 to green.
Yeah, I'm going to check with everybody in just a second.
I mean, I can check that.
I was going to say, I would just ask you this race control, see if anybody needs it.
I don't know. I'm thinking Chris needs full tank fuel and 4 new tires. Hey, like the new paint job?
Everybody good with bringing the caution to 1 to green?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Meep.
Motion carries.
I don't care.
On this restart, remember, the gap to the wall rule has been abolished, so maintain your line up near the wall. If you miss a shift, just try to get out of the way as best as you can.
Chris, just a heads up, you're occasionally blinking.
I'd also like to commend Robin for one hell of a save, not wrecking that thing.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You like that rear bumper there, Eric?
You can short shift, absolutely. It's not the easiest thing to do.
I still think that spin in practice was hilarious. The softest crash ever.
I agree.
All right, pace truck is off. Tom can go whenever he wants here, and they're off. And under the next caution, I will be turning off my spotter. Oh! Got a car off on the backstretch here. Not sure who that was. I feel you, CBH. It's one of the reasons that I haven't been racing as much is because of my shoulder, so I feel that. JD in the wall a little bit up there. JD's off behind. JD spun by himself on the backstretch. Tom's in the wall.
I mean, we haven't thrown a caution yet for single car spins by themselves, so...
Giving you a heads up. Father ball's off on the backstretch, same spot.
We might have to just throw it for single car spins.
Yeah, if another one spins out back there, I'll throw it.
Caution, caution. What do you got for temps there?
Tom spins himself in turns
I
3 and
just
4.
missed you.
Pace car's in 1.
Dragging up, dragging up, dragging up.
It's
I still look what?
several spins. Cars all by themselves, it looked like.
You're decent on my end, Eric.
Trying to figure out who the first one to spin was.
Say that again, Gary. I'm sorry.
Mike was decent on my end. Sounded good from here.
Botherball spin coming off the backstretch here all by himself. Was able to keep it out of the wall, unlike JD.
I'm going to assume that JD and Fatherball are staying out.
Yeah, I'll hit them with wave rounds if they do. And then
I fear I may have made a mistake.
we had... It's very easy to overdrive more than anything.
I'm in danger.
Well, you're on a racetrack, so yes.
That's what I'm looking for. Oh,
Eric, I want to thank you
Fatherball
for
spinning
showing
under
me how to
caution.
take that fast repair thing off, because I would have totally used it accidentally just now.
That was Justin that showed you how to do it.
Oh, that's right, it was. Okay, so I got to thank Turnip then. Thank you.
Yep.
It looks like Fatherball still on the lead lap.
Oh, I had no idea.
It's not so much that it's hard. It's In several
I'll tell you,
series,
this car is slicker and it's not
this
on
is
a
a
bumper.
very wide open
Hey, I
track.
gotta give you credit on sending that puppy down pit road like that. That was a good
but
save.
in the 87s, there's a lot of
Yeah, but
lifting
I got,
and braking
jumped at the
involved.
end, so.
Did you get bumped?
As sideways as you were and you saved it and shot it down pit road, that looked good from my end, man. That looked like a great save.
So angry. Damn it, I used my fast repair.
Aiden, did you wind up going down pit road because of the fact that you were loose as hell?
Yes, because I just saw a wreck, then I hit the brakes, and I was sideways, and I went shot down pit road.
Next time, call it out because we'd have cleared the black flag for that.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to be in the back for a little while after that mishap.
Chris, remember, I'm slow.
Green flag.
I did not realize it.
Sorry to scare you, Robin.
That's okay.
Give me some experience.
I was only having a slight panic attack.
So he's looking for a pass on Damien here. 71.4. Coming up on Gary. People cheering for you stream, so now you have to win.
That's so sweet, but I don't believe that that's ever going to happen.
I tried, Mark.
Not with that
tried.
You got to have a can-do, not a cannot.
Go for me, Mike.
Caution's out. Any thoughts on pitting or staying out at all?
Coming out of four. Coming out of four.
Pace car on one.
Go take a look at what happened here. Let's see. Tom was sideways. I know that much.
Get a little loose there, Dennis, on.
Doesn't help when you get right on my back.
Tom just
Pace car
wiggles
middle
loose, and then everybody else just kind of finds their way into it.
You also got to remember, you guys got fresh tires up last time I didn't.
Oh, I know.
Sorry, Diesel, man. I'll pit with you. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, it puts me in the back anyway. I'm more comfortable back there.
Make sure to turn off your fast repair if you're not going to use it.
Yeah, I just did that.
Too late, I already used it.
Your back end looks great. You look fine.
Thank you, Chris, but you're not my type. JD, you hurt bad or no?
Wow, a minute and a half optional from that? That's surprising.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I don't know. Sorry.
You're fine, no worries.
So one Dillingham. How dare you? How dare you wreck iRacing's Weasel?
Okay, don't make me laugh that hard. Also, Chris, you can go ahead. Don't worry about it.
Nah, man, I'm waiting. That was dumb.
Thanks, Corn. I was taking a hit of the vape for that. That hurt.
Glad to be of service.
I'm not going to be able to get all this fixed without going to lap dance, so I'm just going to go ahead and go.
I'm sorry again, dude. I'm so sorry.
It's no big deal. Don't worry about it.
Pace lights are off on the truck.
Well, 18 out of 100 in, man. You good?
Dennis Dario leading the field. In second place currently is Damian Conrad. Third place, AJ Stevens. Fourth place in what looks like a rust bucket, Derek Sivers. Fifth place, currently Gary Freeman Jr. after 18 laps. Yeah, Ron, I saw that. A lot of folks made it through that nicely. They might have been sideways and 1X in it, but I don't think anybody really got hurt from it.
Checking up out of 2.
Sure, who's sitting on pit road? Looks like Tom.
Gear check.
I'm so off the start to just go around me.
Green flag.
Oh my, we're wide all over the place here. To the back, he's going to try to stay out of the way, it looks like.
There's a wall there, Damien.
Closer you run to it, the less it hurt.
Keep telling him to paint the car, not the wall.
right up on that wall as he blinks out. On the grass, it sounds like. Drop back a couple spots there after he got into the wall. Losing another spot to Sullivan. Stayed by Sullivan. Save, Chris.
Dennis, I would just like you to know that my life matters.
Oh, you read that, huh?
It's kind of funny that we're keeping a close eye on the mid pack action here. They're all packed up. Gary gets loose out of turn 2, collects it. Oh, can he save it this time? He saved it again.
I didn't like that quarter panel. Look out, boys. Captain Cookie Cutter's coming through.
Well, fuck yourself.
I didn't mean anything bad by it.
Go fist yourself.
Streaming. By the way, Chris, I just want you to know I got my finger hovered over the caution button because of how much you're scaring me.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I don't know. I suck.
You're scared? You're not on the track with them.
I was going to say, you're scared. You're up in the booth. What's the deal?
Tell you what, this is the worst broadcasting job ever.
No, you could be at FTF.
Caution, caution. How about water?
3 and 4,
pressure,
turns 3 and
temperature
4.
in there?
I'm alive!
Sorry, Dennis, I was on the brakes. I'm sorry about that.
We'll find out what happened here.
Checking out middle of the back straightaway.
I know
Not your fault, I was
that
parked in the middle of the track.
Dennis was a part of that. Oh no, Dennis is smoking. So let's see what happened here. Out of the lead. We just lost control of it, and so did Aaron. Did not go. Stop it.
I'm sorry, you got involved in that, Eric.
Yeah, like it was painful, Martin. Definitely didn't look like it was fun.
Where's the pace car? Entering 3.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you real quick.
Giggity.
Check with you, see how the race is going for you.
Well, I'm surviving here, but for some reason my headset's not working worth the bean. Hold on a second here, Corn.
You're just fine.
I can barely hear you.
Never mind.
Hold on a second. Let me get off of on the
I'm going to
backstretch.
go high because I think everybody has to pass me.
I'll tell you what, we'll get it situated next time.
There we go. There we go.
You all fixed?
Yep, I'm good.
So how's the race feeling to you?
This track is slicker than snot on a bumper.
I was gonna say it looks like everybody's struggling quite a bit.
Dude, I've taken so much pressure out of the right rear. I can't go any lower. I'm about to start adding to the left front, see if I can't pitch this thing over in the right rear. But I think as long as even if you got to use your fast repair tonight,
yeah. By the way, Dennis, it's fine.
You're gonna be all right. Everybody's talking about how slick it is, and I don't understand why.
Aiden, JD, gotta pass me by.
I don't understand either. I mean, it's only 82 out. Track temp's 115. So that's probably got something to do with it.
They're all around turns 1 and 2 right now.
But, I'm gonna send you back to the boys.
Roger.
Get this thing back going green, all right?
Alrighty, bud.
Yeah, have fun.
If we got the extended lineup's good, I'm on it with that.
That you are.
Corn, you might have to extend it.
Okay, we need to extend it.
Yes, extend.
I hit the button. Did it not do it?
Are we good?
Green flag.
Never mind, I think we're good.
We're going next time. Going next time.
I'm so confused.
It took it late, so just check up for the pace car, guys, and then we can have Corn take it 1 to green right away, but make sure you're in line where you need to be.
I was tapping that button and it did it late. That's bad. My apologies. We'll take it 1 to green as soon as I can.
Guys, we got to check up for the pace car hard.
We're going to have to basically stop. Or give it another caution line.
Pace car is exiting 2.
Corn, you might have to extend it by 1 lap. I love when iRacing does iRacing things.
Not going. Not going.
Yeah, Mo, we tried to delay a green, and instead we just got another caution.
I love when iRacing does bullshit.
It's either iRacing or I was not clicked on iRacing. I was clicked on something else, but it still shouldn't have affected it.
You may have to clear some blacks because it was telling me before to let Tom by.
And for on this restart, if anybody needs a black flag clear, just call it out and we'll get it taken care of.
If you need a hand, you can always add Mark as an admin. He's under my spotter role. I need an FOL.
FOL.
That was an SOT.
Well, you're just SOL.
OMG.
I think this would have been an interesting race to run, Aaron.
How about STFU?
I mean, I thought it was SOC.
No idea what he's talking about. This truck's off. Damien's off. We got black flags.
Yeah, we're good.
Sorry, Aiden, I threw it in there a little too tough.
You're all good.
This has been iffy lately.
Caution, caution. You can look at your steps for me right there.
It's definitely something to do with race with iRacing because I tried to throw it there when Mike was spinning.
Yeah, and I accidentally used my fast repair earlier, so I might be done.
Pace cars 1 and 2.
The long race, Father Ball, just see what you can do.
Can be checking up out of 2.
Sorry there, Mike. I just, after you came back up, I didn't have anywhere to go.
That wasn't your fault. That was on me.
All right, just a PSA. I don't think we're going to be able to save in the corners with whatever setup we're using. Because it seems like every time we try to correct it or correct the skid, we wind up hooking hard right, so we're better off just locking it down and hanging on.
Yeah, I think I've been better off using the fixed setup.
Something's working for Father Ball.
Hey, Tom, how bad's my right rear?
Who said it was working for me? Who said it was working for me, Corn?
Yeah, it's too late. It's a little wrinkly.
Father Ball, I've seen you race a fixed setup against a bunch of open setups, and you do pretty darn good.
Yeah, I should have never tried this SSR setup. I've been practicing with it all day, and I never did get the hang of it, but I wanted to try it, so you never know until you try it.
Mike, if that thing can come back out, drop your right rear air pressure to 35.
feeling Mike's day might be
You're
done.
going that low on the right rear to get it to behave?
It'll at least hold on for about 12 laps, and then it gets a little dicey.
I feel weird that I'm the only one to loosen the car up.
No, this thing's so damn loose, Damien. I feel like I'm not on a bumper, buddy.
I'm using the SSR set. I just knocked the front sway bar down 1 notch.
I have the track bars on my setup flipped so bad I should be turning right.
Or you should be lifting the right rear off.
I'm just going to stay in here and fix everything and then go back out.
This time by.
Like I said, Mike, try dropping that right rear tire pressure. It's down about as far as you can get. I think 35 is the minimum.
We go with what we can there, Scott.
Where's
Hey, Fatherball, how much time you got on repairs anyway?
$4.5 optional, but I'm going to go ahead and fix it all.
From what I saw, that's not that bad. So yeah, you can definitely get back out here.
Just a heads up, Fatherball. We'll be taking the green flag this time by. They're exiting 2 right now.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I just want to get everything fixed so I'm driving a halfway decent car.
Stay.
I'll be here a minute, Corn. I got 10 minutes.
10-4. Yeah, I think if
Chris,
next
you owe
time
me
we see
dinner
him
after
in
that
the
one.
stream, we'll definitely have to tell him something about that.
Remember to check those gears.
Green, green, green.
Let's see how long we can make this green flag run last. Now that I've, said something, it's the commentator's curse, right? Push from Chris here. I hope that it's longer than 4 laps. I'm tired. Oh, Chris!
Oh
just
my gosh, I'm sorry.
Chris just got. I think Chris cleared himself.
We'll be catching Dennis series on the apron.
Dennis, that right front is definitely pointing towards the wall right now, bud.
You're worried about the right front? There's no front end of the car.
If I can stop the bleed a little bit.
I hear you.
They utilized a lot here is the draft. Because even though this is not a super speedway race, It acts like one at a lot of parts.
How many laps is the leader on?
Lap 40.
What happened there? Good save.
Robin murdered Chris.
That was kind of awesome.
She's over here next to me. Sounds like she's about peeing her pants.
I'm slightly lightheaded.
Robin, are you all right? I mean, I'm guessing that was your first kill, right? Got that nice drill going on?
Shit, the only thing she felt was recoil.
She's lightheaded, and we need to go on a concussion protocol. Diesel, I'm starting to think that maybe the Ford might be the trick here, my guy. The Ford is never the answer. He's hugging the hell out of the bottom.
Funny thing is, the setup I'm using kind of pushes tight.
I wish I had that problem.
My car feels like it's in its 40s and ready to settle down.
Streaming. That's funny though.
Give you the setup and let you see what you think of it.
I'm keeping up with JD and feel like I'm on ice. This is bad.
When you're running the track right. Out of everything I've ever raced at this track, I've never felt like the vehicle was actually planted to the surface.
I like New Michigan a lot better. It has a lot more track feel. Are we clearing incident points for black flag or no?
Negative, sir.
You do the crime, you do the time.
At least it's not one of Nim's fabulous vacations.
We can go take a look. I'm not really 100% sure.
That paint scheme is still hilarious.
Oh, he's spun on the backstretch
I'm
now.
sorry, Eric.
Uh-oh. Battle
Chris, did
going
you
on
die?
up here, apparently.
No.
Let's go take a look at what happened to Chris here. Like he just got loose. Yeah, we tried to ride that bottom in too fast and just snapped it loose.
Oh, damn, this shit's fucking undrivable.
You and everybody else, brother.
Dennis seems to be having an okay drive now that he has about 500 pounds lifted off the car.
Don't let it fool you. I'm not having a good time.
My shoulders feel like I just went 10 rounds with Tyson.
Yeah, I had to turn the force feedback down a bit, otherwise my arms would have been killing me.
Caution. You want something to drink? Yes, you'll take a
Pace
Captain
car's
Morgan
rolling
and
off
Diet
pit
Coke.
road. It's in turn 1.
I do plan on pitting this time.
I didn't know any better. I'd say there was oil all over the track.
Middle of back straightaway.
Well, you can't save it if you're trying to avoid a wreck.
Yeah, no, I mean, this thing is just, the corners are just horrible in this thing. That's where the dirt track comes in hand.
Yeah, it ain't helping me at all.
Everybody's going to come down pit road here, it looks like. Tom's going to stay out, and I believe that's Robin back there staying out as well. Tom is... Woo! For this track, it varies between several different things.
I overshot my pit box twice.
Depends on the setup and how far into the run I am. I'm usually...
And 20 seconds of optional from Chris deciding to grab a handful of that bumper.
Let's see if we can't get a good look here.
I still had 40 seconds from my little incident
on the
earlier.
front stretch...
I don't want to talk about it.
On the front stretch, I'd usually lift somewhere right in here. So there is... It's actually a little further back, I think.
Do you like the small font underneath
so
my right sticker there on the back there, Tom?
That caution light that's right here, that's where I usually lift on the front stretch, and I'll back it up the longer the run goes on.
What, 25 laps on those tires?
Maybe use a little bit of trail brake to help save the tires. And on the back stretch, don't
forget if there's people ahead of Damien to give them the wave around.
I think I had about 30 laps on mine, and mine was at
right
79% on the right front.
The last 3M is where I usually start lifting.
I can't even go 10 fucking laps without the thing coming undrivable.
We not getting wave rounds, or?
Corn, wave around.
Go, 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 go.
Father ball if he wants one.
My bad, I wasn't paying attention. I was doing streamer things.
Man, this guy thinks he's a celebrity. One stream and it goes to his head.
Yeah, and he's running my stream. What the hell?
Now look, I was being informative. Somebody asked where my my lifting and braking points on this track would be, so I was showing them.
See, he's just not used to having an audience at all.
There's about as much audience right now as there usually is for mine, so.
Gear check.
Green flag.
I really should have delayed that green. That's on me.
Corn, clear the black flags for
Caution. Get yourself something to drink. Get a deep breath.
My God.
Pace cars in 1.
See what happened there. Let's see.
Shit, sorry, Chris. I steering wheel's upside down trying to steer this thing.
Chris is
Can you
going to
check it
get
out in the middle
loose
back
again.
straight?
King's going to get into him a little bit there. Oh. Yeah, there they go. It's already kind of committed there, it looked like.
Check up in 4.
King, you got to come up past me.
To the
and
bottom
JD.
already. And, nothing he could do there. That's rough.
Cover black clear, please.
4.
Drop to the end, too fast.
Of course, now I got an
Lucky Dog high, please. Thank you.
It's definitely an official race. I finally mowed the grass.
Did you do a good job?
I missed murdering Chris and did some edging.
You did some what?
He edged a dude on live TV. Edging of the grass, sir. The grass. Yeah, that's what I call it too.
I investigated that one before. It's literally like one over the line.
King, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, that's about like King's luck. That boy cannot catch a break, can you?
And I mean, Rick, wow, Chris was just wrecked all over the place. Not much he could do, and
So somebody wrecked him. Is that regicide?
You had just nowhere to go, man. I went and watched your in-car and everything. I don't know if that many people here actually know what the term regicide means. Alright, we're gonna be taking the green here, boys, and Robin. Let's you know, just try not to die.
Drivers and Danica. No, she's better than Danica.
Gear check.
I'm going to give you the upper lane.
I don't know why I can't drive this thing just like you can't, so.
Be ready, green flag.
That's why.
Diesel give me that upper lane, but I'm not.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't give me it either.
Coming off the corner. Still pretty wide.
I just
Oh
made
my
sure
goodness.
to get out of your way.
Which I did by getting him the upper lane.
Tom says, we hungry. Oh, that's tight. Oh, man. Whoo.
Get back here, brother. I gotta follow.
I don't know how they... I don't know how they made it through that.
Had to make you earn that lap a little bit.
I don't know, Diesel. I'm thinking Thunder Buddies is better.
I feel like Thunder Bros, though.
Gary, did I hear you blow the grass out of 4?
I'm gonna say that race control is asleep at the wheel.
A single car incident doesn't bring out a caution. I'm not gonna not just throw in the caution. This is how I've been doing it all race.
I can attest to that.
It's amazing with 7 minutes of damage, this thing will wrap the bottom like no business.
Dude, Dennis, that right front tire is pointing to the outside wall the whole damn time.
JD's
It's
sitting in
just
6th
damage
right
enough
now.
where it's not loose no more.
Oh, your tire, when you're off of JD's corner, it's pointing right for the fucking quarter panel.
That's probably what's hurting my straight line speed. Just scrubbing just a little bit.
Sounds like you're running a Modify. I thought these cars were required to have fenders on them.
I fully expect JD to somehow pull this thing off.
Tell that to Dale Earnhardt.
Well, there's my incident point black flag.
Same, Mike. I got disqualified a long time ago.
Shoot, if you got disqualified, come call the race with me.
Not drive through.
Pull I'll call it with you, bruh.
We're gonna.
Corn, if you get Chris in there with it, you ain't gonna get a word in edgewise.
Chris down here, so we actually have somebody who can call a race.
Oh God! Can you explain to the viewers why I am where I am right
now? Because you spun out and didn't serve a black flag.
I served my black flag and then I crashed a couple more times and exceeded my whatever. There's points in there, whatever. I spun out too many times.
Oh, so you reached the DQ limit.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was disqualified by iRacing standards.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was that bad this race.
It's actually league standards, so.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you for setting those standards.
No problem. They're 3 incident points more lenient than iRacing standards.
God, if you want to talk about a difficult race, this is one.
I have seen that. Everybody has had trouble keeping their cars in a straight line.
Yeah, you know who I'm most impressed with? I'm most impressed with Robin. Because Robin, she is a beginner, but she is a talented beginner.
Oh, yeah.
And she has kept this thing in between the lines better than I did tonight.
I think if once Robin has her shoulder surgery, she gets everything
black and blue and loose all over.
Yeah. Everything gets healed up properly this time. She really starts getting into iRacing. She's going to be a force.
Oh, no doubt.
No, thank you.
Lego my ego.
I tell you what, though, this is a difficult race. Michigan, it's not a high bank, but it's not flat. It's got a tri-oval.
It's very high speed on the straightaways compared to the corners.
Oh my gosh! I mean, you're hauling the mail.
It's like running a short track, except for it's not short. You know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like,
yep.
Let me see if this is what I'm looking for here.
Right now.
Diesel, we're all struggling, my guy.
That is not what I'm looking
for.
I was trying to pull up speeds.
Yeah, car feels good.
Y'all
have something wrong
car
with
speeds, but I can't. I'm trying to figure that
I
out.
feel so loose right now.
I tell you what, though.
Actually, I think if Sykes Mingleton was here, he'd probably be leading. He loves your car.
I mean, he is, but he's running that top line.
Yeah. The top line is the...
These are the conditions I like. I like it when the car is slidey. You have to drive it. Be on top of the wheel.
line here. It really is.
Dude, Damien is lifting. All right, so now that I'm out of the race because I was DQ'd, I can.
Caution's out. Really doing a great job, man. We'll keep working on this thing for you. How you doing inside there? You feeling okay?
Pace cars in one.
I had to throw that one.
Yeah.
That was a spin
that was
right
a
in
little
front of
bit
everybody.
synchronized.
Yeah, I was trying to stay away from Tom, so I was kind of watching as he slid, and then all of a sudden mine just started to break loose.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Middle of back straightaway, checking up.
Lucky dog,
I'm not find. Let's see.
I'll stay high.
Tom, how much spoiler you got in there?
Corn, I'm
More
going to
than
let you
enough.
finish what you're talking about, but I have a very good point to bring up whenever you've figured out.
By all means, bring it up. I am just trying to figure out.
I mean, it just goes into a lazy spin, Damien. I'm
How
not
to
sure
do a
what the
last
fuck
lap
is.
speed.
All right, so for everybody listening, we have a league.
It's almost like it's got way too much
This is the
crossweight,
league.
and
If you're
it's
watching
at
this,
like
this is the
48%.
league. Right now, the voice you're hearing,
Back of the apex up a little
I
bit.
am leading the
You're
points,
kind of sounds like
and I
it's
am
diving into the corner, too
DQ'd
hard
from
and
the
catching all
race.
the weight. getting loose on the exit.
That is how difficult this race is.
All right, maybe you didn't
This
understand me.
race
It's going
is
on the
unbelievably
fucking
difficult.
trailer.
The car is loose.
I get a wave
Probably
around
one or
here,
two
Corn?
drivers have complained about the car being a little tight on entry, and it is. It's tight on entry, and the next thing you know, middle of the turn,
I want a video of the
next
full
to the
send of it
turn,
hitting the
next
lamps
thing you
and
know,
hitting the
it's
truck.
breaking loose from you. So you touch the brakes into the entry.
Mike, you're behind the
car
leader.
gets a little tight, and then you
so
apply a little throttle to,
I can't wave
to
you
get
around.
it to turn a little bit. And next thing you know, you have no
Can you make
control.
him crash?
You're in the grass. I mean,
I can
this
get in my
is
car and come out and plow him into a wall.
I don't know.
But
So Damien has been dominating this race so far, and
he absolutely has.
And I'm watching his onboard right now.
I can
for
assist.
the past
I've
couple
hit
laps,
everything
and
but the
he
pace
is
car at this rate.
lifting later than I was, and he has more control of his car. I don't know if it's a setup thing. I don't know if he's got. I don't know
To
what
be
he's
fair,
got
this
right
is
now.
the only time this
Hell,
Thunderbird's gonna be at the
Damien
front.
won the Talladega race, did he not?
I think so.
For a limited time only. Just kidding.
He kind of won the Talladega race. How
No, you ain't.
I finished fourth in the Talladega race, just being there, just
Come on,
being
Ron.
there.
Why are we so far back, bud?
I tell you what, Michigan does not run like a normal 2-mile racetrack.
No, it doesn't.
In any car you ever tried it in, especially the 87s.
AJ, I'm going to touch your wife's butt. See? Watch.
Oh my gosh, Damien, don't do it.
That was very gentle, thank you.
Okay, since I'm never in the lead in the 87s at all, when is it okay to go?
Anytime.
As soon as the pace car is off the track surface, it's like as soon as it tells you pace car has left like the track surface, you are golden.
10-4.
All right, drivers, pull them belts tight. Make sure you're in the proper gear in the restart.
All right, Corn, who you watching right here? Coming to the green, who you watching? Ooh, Diesel. The Diesel.
Diesel up there in the lead.
Dude, he has run a solid race.
Chris, Ron is apologizing that he caused your DQ.
No, that's not Ron's fault. that was not Ron's fault. Dude, I've been crashing the whole session. I crashed for 40 laps. We're green.
Diesel
Green
takes off there. Look at that. I guess who's
Perfect
in
start,
second
bud.
right now?
Robin!
Robin is
Let's
in
go!
second. Oh, Father Ball's
I tell
got the lucky dog
Ooh,
spot
Damien's
locked down.
diving low.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he is. I mean, Diesel has just taken off, though. Look at the pack behind him.
Give him 10 laps. Damien will be back up front, no doubt. We have got a gaggle of cars back behind Damien. There is a car back there. Who is that? I'm trying to figure out who that is. We got Dennis Daly with no fenders, no front end, and no hood.
Robin's dropped back. Yeah, Dennis is up there running like he should still be on the lead lap.
That is beautiful. I love it.
Dennis is on the apron.
Here we go. This is where it gets interesting because you got the Diesel. He's running that middle line. Oh, here we go. Outside.
What's happening?
Oh, we got a car in the wall. We got a car in the grass. We got a lot happening right here.
And they
JD
all
goes
saved
low.
it. They all saved it.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That golden car, he's golden out front, that's for sure. He's hanging it out. Can he hang it out for 30 more laps, though? This track is taking a toll. The track temp is high. It's hot. It's slick. It's so slick that I DQ'd.
I have a feeling that, unless something really happens to Damien,
at least I got some points on the board for the Thunder Bros.
Something's got to give in order for somebody else to win this race, because Damien is checking out.
Yeah, buddy.
So Derek Sivers, I call him the Siv.
Learning the car.
He's such a consistent driver. Very consistent. And he's hanging it out right now on that top 2 lines. Especially Old Michigan.
Yeah.
One of those. Just ran it here at the Winter NIS. And it's a high line racetrack. And Derek seems like he's running the high line pretty good. He's not really hanging it out there that hard. JD is kind of, chili hot dog on his trunk lid, waiting in the wings here. Let me back up a little bit. AJ's kind of hanging out a little bit. AJ's not really pushing the limit right now. Look, it looks like it's a 3-car race.
That's me on the left and right, showing me nothing but the tail light.
Yep.
JD's trying that low line in the turns 1 and 2. Drifts up. Golly, man, I tell you what, Damien just really has got that car dialed in.
He does. I mean, here right now, Derek is running a little bit quicker than him each lap. But
no, that's the Monte Carlo.
That lap right there, AJ was the fastest on the track. So I'm not wondering if starting to wonder if AJ's maybe got his car dialed in finally.
Yeah, there's a lot of laps left. There's
to be fair, my tires are about
27 laps
older.
left here. Well, 28 technically. But you got Derek running a little low. You got Damien running a little high. JD's running real low. I hate to say it, but I think JD might wear his tires out. AJ's right there, though.
Use a couple more.
AJ is right there.
He's brought this thing. He's bringing this thing back to him.
Not gonna lie, if I get back on the green flag lap, I'm not even gonna fix this damage with how this car's running.
I mean, you're keeping up with me without issue.
Who else do we have? I'm popping back through the field here, trying to see Robbins. You know what? You know who I'm impressed with? I'm impressed with Robbins.
Jenny's sideways.
He's in the grass.
I can't believe he held on to that thing.
He saved it.
Wow. What a save.
I think he's going to stay in front of Gary. I think he's going to stay in front of Gary here. He is. He's got to clean those tires off. His tires are dirty as all get out. He just collected a ton of grass and a ton of mud on them tires.
Tell you what, I like Crew Chief a lot better now. I got tired of it saying Macaulay, so I just changed the audio signature to say Haley instead.
There we go. Oh, what happened to JD there? I'm going to go back and watch the replay.
Say it looked like he just
you want to
got
do
a
that,
little loose.
McKaylee's don't know nothing.
He's trying. He's trying everything he can to get this thing going again, though.
There he is, Joshua.
At this point, I'm just trying not to DQ.
I believe in you, Father Ball.
In Father Ball, we trust.
Yeah, there's only 12 cars out of the 15 that started left in the race. And so there's a very good chance.
I don't know, King. I think that Buick in front of us is leaking oil because we're both slipping and sliding.
There's a very good chance that they get this thing, gets some of these guys back on the lead lap. I mean, Dennis is only 2 laps down.
He's only 2 laps
Just
down. I'll tell you what, I
no
just
oil
went
under
back
it,
and
it
watched
ain't got no oil in
JD's replay.
And if it has an apple,
Derek
it has a banana.
got loose right in front of him. And then, by gosh, JD just got loose right behind him. I mean, it's not target fixation, but he...
Caution. Save. How was your car?
Everybody locked it down to try and avoid JD there. Oh, somebody just died. Who died? We're going to go back and look at this.
Robin died.
JD, I apologize if that was in any way my fault.
Ooh, JD slid down the track.
Then King got loose right
Robin
in front of him.
Go. Oh,
yeah, Robin just right into King.
There's nowhere Robin could go. Oh, man. I mean, everybody did what they could do. JD held his brakes hard. King held his brakes. Robin she goes in there and she slows down so damn good. Oh, excuse my French. Oh, golly.
I'm trying to figure out what happened with King here. It's almost like he got loose as well in the mix of all of that.
Oh, again, a case of target fixation. JD gets loose, and King, here's the thing: there is nothing King could have done.
No. And still, King. From what I looked like on the replay there, King looked like he was trying to gonna go high to miss it, and well.
I just want to say, I did everything in the world to avoid you there, JD, and it looks amazing.
AJ, are we black flagging for people driving through all of the pit stalls?
Gosh, Robin and King, that sucks.
My car is so beat up. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Therefore, just asking because I just watched Derek drive through every stall.
That's a bummer.
Did you take two, Derek?
Yeah, I'm not too worried.
I did 11 laps.
Therefore. And I'm gonna want to go back and look at that again because get into Robin's cockpit here. Phrasing. And she does everything right here. She's all over the brake and then just clears the scope, and there's King. Not anywhere she could go.
Second up, coming out of 4.
I will say, JD did one heck of a job keeping that thing off the wall, keeping that thing away from crashing it.
Wave around for 77.
Yep, Dennis, you get the wave around.
JD, I think you have to pass me.
Got a new lead, but he's still alive. Got a new lead in not Damien and Derek here. Seven cars currently on the lead lap. Whew.
This is back!
Slim Shady?
I'm back. Sorry. Had to go to the bathroom.
Would the real Slim Shady please stand up?
I was just gone.
We're going to have a problem here.
Why? Because I'll just have Corn clear the black flag if it happens.
I was making an M&M reference.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Oh.
See if Damien can get this thing back up there.
I'll tell you what, Damien has been so consistent in this race. But you know who else has been fairly fast? Normally this entire race, Damien has been in front of Derek. But right now, Derek restarts the race, gets a good jump. He's probably about, what, half a second, quarter of a second in front of Damien. Damien's running really up close to that wall. Oh, boy. Oh,
sideways.
man.
King sideways on the back out of 4, but he's going to save it.
Oh, the battle for 1 and 2 is tight. Oh, I just know that AJ's loving what he's seeing right now. Battle for 1 and 2 is tight. We have got some battles all the way through the field, and the top line is the way to go.
We're going to have to take this car back to Letterkenny and let Shorzy have a hold of it.
I'll let the D-gens from upcountry shoot it up.
It looks like Diesel's trying to make that low line work, but golly, coming from somebody that got
Some of y'all
DQ'd,
take my motto a little too seriously.
that is hard to do. We got AJ going low! AJ's
starting
going
to think
low!
I may lose my sponsor.
AJ makes the move!
Diesel's right there with him.
Diesel's right there with him. Diesel's running that low line. We've only got 17
Hey, Dennis,
laps
come here. I
to
want to give you a
go.
hug.
AJ's running hot. Diesel on the inside.
Stay away from me.
Derek gets loose, dives down to the inside. Oh my goodness, what a race we've got at the front. And guess who's
this
still out
truck and
front?
2 tires is not
Damien.
a good combination.
He's just running a clean race.
I think we're going to need to check out that 71 car after the race.
Look at Diesel. That is the most impressed I've been with Diesel this whole season. He is
they went to
running.
Australia and picked up
He's
one of those
still
Cleveland.
diving in there. Look at him go, Corn.
Oh, I'm seeing it, man.
I think he's running that Bill Elliott special.
Dude, he just
amazing.
There he is. He just gained 50
It is an
yards
arrow
on first
bird.
place. And he's running the low line.
Dude, you are flying.
Oh, there he goes again. There he goes. Oh my gosh. Can he
They
keep this
switched
up?
that Windsor out for a Cleveland.
Interesting fact. They were actually technically running Cleveland's in NASCAR.
Oh,
they were
man.
imported from Australia.
What an interesting line.
My mom had a 351 Windsor and
I'm
a 67
going to give the
Cougar.
announcer's curse. I don't think that can last.
I don't think it can either, but we're going to find out, aren't we?
Oh my gosh. Look at him.
Here's
He
the move.
is
That arrow of
inside.
the Cougar was damn
He's
sexy.
inside of the first place.
Well, it's back when it was actually a Mustang.
Give it one lap.
I like Cougars.
A Mustang with
God, he
hidden
dives
headlights.
it in there
and
again. If he's
the
not wearing that
sequential
right
blinkers.
front out, I don't know what he's doing.
It was the better Mustang.
For this one.
think
He's
it's
still
Mercury
closing
Cyclone.
it in. Look at that.
He's closing it in. Ooh, he didn't gain
I ain't
any
gonna
ground
argue
that
one
time.
bit.
On exit, on the center, he is
The Pearson and
right
Yarborough
there.
ones are sweet.
Ooh, he's fading up good this time. He's trying his best. Corn, I don't know if he's got. I don't think he can hold it down there for much longer.
I think a Marauder, either the old one
If they get a
or
caution
the
here,
old
and
man
everybody comes to pit road.
Everybody pits, yeah. Oh, there he goes, way up the track. Man, I tell you what, Damien seems like he has got this thing. And, oh, AJ's getting a little loose. Damien has got this
By
thing
the old man
figured
one, you
out.
mean the
I
Crown
wish I
Vic
knew
juice,
what he knew, because I'd still be in the race, and if I was still in the race, I'd still be
As they're
10
affectionately
spots
nicknamed,
back.
the Panther platform.
This is easily one of my favorite car track combos. I'll tell you that though.
Oh man, these guys back here, I'm looking at Aiden and Gary and Derek, and these guys are just they're loose the whole time, man. These cars have got so much horsepower. Skinny little tires, not a lot of grip. Aerodynamics are, I mean, it's total. This car and track combo is so driver dependent. I couldn't handle it. So it looks like our second pack is running a low line. So we got Gary and Derek and Aiden running the low line. And it doesn't seem like they're carrying a ton of speed. Then we've got AJ up front. Diesel is, golly, he's still fighting Damien. He is still there. He has not gone anywhere. And these guys, I mean, Diesel's running the low line. AJ and Damien are running those top two lanes. And I am flabbergasted that Diesel. I mean, Diesel's going away from AJ right now.
He's only dropped about a half a second to Damien. I mean,
we've got 11 laps left.
This might work out for him. I don't see the low line being the line for the win.
I don't either, but my goodness, what a show Diesel's putting on right here. I mean, he is there.
I think we're gonna have to see Damien make a mistake. As much as I'm rooting for Diesel here, we're gonna have to see Damien make a mistake.
I'm rooting for Diesel because the only person running Diesel's line is in 6th place. And Diesel's in 2nd.
Oh, Damien's in the wall.
Oh, Damien's in the wall! Oh, man, this is so exciting. Oh, my God.
Damien, I'm going to need you to do that about 10 more times.
Oh!
What'd you have there, bud?
Daggum. That was the iRacing caution, wasn't it?
It was.
Pace car is in 1, chugging up.
Oh, man. What do you do here, Corn? Awesome. Who pits, who doesn't? I mean, you might as well come get some fresh tires.
Off of far.
I am.
Dude, old Diesel's got that.
I think everybody should pit
that
here.
Ford just cooking.
iRacing, sweetheart.
It's like
Yeah, I almost.
Yeah. He's doing a.
I think we got ourselves a 2-horse race.
Check up in 3.
I think we've
You said
got.
it's set up super tight.
I think we've got. Listen, let's just talk about the underdog, Diesel.
Sure, you avoid iRacing, sweetheart, but iRacing's old part? No.
Wow, hold on.
I didn't hit
Coming
you
around
either,
the pit
Mike.
entry. Is
I haven't hit
Diesel
anybody
gonna pit?
yet.
Does he
The only
feel
one
like
I've
he
been
needs
hit
new
by is
tires? And I think he's gonna act on Damien. And Damien doesn't look like he's going. Oh, we're going on old tires here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man.
I have to admit it. I made it off.
Let's just give a shout out to Ron St. Louis.
And guess who just got put back on the lead lap?
Tell me.
Old Dennis Daly in the modified 87.
Let's go. Let's go.
I think a green flag run was my best chance at it, so I ain't got nothing for you, Damien.
Don't tell him that.
I think if I
This
were...
thing actually felt really good on stuff, so I did that long run to see what it would do.
If I were in old Diesel's shoes there, I think I would have pitted. because the only car behind him that didn't pit, you'd only have 2 cars in front of you at that point because
So
AJ and Ron didn't pit. They're the only other 2 cars on the lead lap that stayed out. And then you'd have the freshest tires in the top 5.
So we're gonna have a
Thank
hard
California,
charger.
you're leaving gold in those hills.
Or, and I don't want to tell Diesel this. Diesel.
Just trying to find the luck of the Irish here.
Right now, his tires are going to cool down.
He got a stripe down.
They're going to cool down, and
he's
he's going to have grip.
I think Diesel's best bet is to go back to that low line.
Starting a Bristol car.
And just let her rip.
Dennis, I do feel like there was a guy, a boxer, that looked pretty ugly, like your car. They called him the Manassas Mauler.
The Molasses Mauler.
All right, the lights are off on the pace
I'm
truck
on the
here.
lead lap, so we'll see what happens here now.
That's one thing I am very curious to see is what happens
we
here
actually have a couple of Fords in the top 4.
with Dennis. He's back on the lead lap.
Look at Cam.
I mean, he's
That is correct. You got,
he's
got
in a
Diesel
destroyed race
second.
car,
I
but
see, looks like Gary's 6th.
I would
and
not be
Ron's in
surprised
4th.
to see him come back, get a top 5, get a top 3.
I tell you what, right now, the top
let's
3
tighten up.
have
We
been
joked about a
cream
lot,
of
but
the
they
crop
are
this whole
second
time.
in championships in NASCAR.
Let's make sure we get this restart tightened up a little bit. We're gonna be restarting with 7 to go.
Who holds the title for first? And also gear check.
Chevy, of course.
So
Some French Motors company.
the standings currently go:
Joe.
Damien in a Pontiac, Diesel in a Ford,
Oh, sorry.
AJ in a Pontiac,
Over a majority of the field is one manufacturer.
Ron in a Ford,
Kind of weighs it one way.
Derek in a Pontiac, Gary in a Ford, JD in a Buick.
I think we should have a new rule that once you pick a manufacturer, you have to stay with that
Dude,
manufacturer.
I love it.
All right, here we go. Damien's off. Gary got a great refire there. Or not Gary, but Diesel got a pretty decent restart there. Let's see how well he can make these moves on the bottom line work.
The Diesel's still going to the bottom. He is not wavering from what has made him successful the past 10 laps. He's staying low. He drifts up high. We got Damien on the high line. We got AJ. AJ, he's the one, man. He's the one that if he just hangs it out there, he's going to have himself a little bit of a little bronze trophy in the trophy case. Oh, there he goes! Did Diesel get loose there?
Sorry, JD, he got in
A caution as well.
Clear stuff.
I don't
Clear
know
head.
if Diesel got loose or if AJ just made a power move. Let's take a little overhead look here.
By AJ. My goodness, he swings it out to the outside and gains himself a position.
AJ just made a power move.
That was a power move. You know what probably happened is AJ ran that car like everything was cold, went high and just powered through. And I bet you Diesel he was a little more conservative, which he has proven himself to be a conservative driver. Lifts a little early, goes a little low, but also the temperatures are very low. The grip is low, and so then he has no grip, no temperature, and then AJ passes him on the outside, and now he's in P3.
Yeah. And that caution, Ron got the wall, came down, tagged JD a little bit. Doesn't look like any significant damage on either car. Maybe a little bit of a fender rub to the right front for JD.
Hi, King.
I gotta look what we're working with.
But
Hey, Corn, you're gonna have to give him a wave around because they were messing around and it took away his lucky off.
I'm looking at it right
Who's
now.
that?
We got JD going in low.
Okay.
Gary's high. Ooh, Ron's high. Oh, Ron comes low and tags JD.
Okay, King needs the way around.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dude, this track is unforgiving. This car track combo
a little
is
bit, and
difficult.
I went back in the middle line, and he followed up and gave me just tapped the bike top off.
JD Pitt. That's what I'm looking at. Oh, he did.
Damien kind of took it away from him.
JD definitely had to pit.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
there
But
was no
here's the
contact
thing.
until he
JD's on
followed
the
me
lead
down.
lap. He's got fresh tires. He is fixing his damage.
I am embracing the suck.
Mike, you're hanging in there, bud, and you're looking decent.
Well, the last 20 laps I've run with 1x away from being DQ'd.
So what you're saying is they have the brakes.
I think JD gets his car back out there. It'll still be a pretty
I'm
decent
braking
threat.
really early.
I mean, that's
I
really
tell
what you
you
gotta
what,
do here is brake early so that way
I
you can
want
step to the corner.
Damien's setup because he has
I think I
absolutely
need to race
dominated this
every race
race.
like I have
Not
1x
dominated.
from being DQ'd. Because
He's
that's
just-
the best laps I've turned here.
Yeah.
He's been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing what a lot
Right
of people
there,
do
he
when they
is
first race
not
this track is like
wavered
overdrive
at
the
all.
entry, and that's
Like,
the
he
killer
is
right
very
there.
stable. He has
No, my
run
killer
a
was not
fabulous
using the
race.
fixed setup.
The lights are off the pace truck.
It's for sure letting
we
you go
got
by me this time, Aiden. You're good to go.
Damien in P1. We got AJ in P2, which
Time
is
by,
kind of a
or
surprise.
we are one
AJ
to
has
green,
been
going
running
green.
a very
3
conservative
laps to go.
race.
Let's
Behind
see
him,
if
we've
we
got
can't
Diesel.
run this thing out to the checkered.
Diesel's P3.
I ain't jinxed it.
But Diesel's been running.
Welcome
So
back to the lead lap there,
Damien
King.
and AJ have been running very similar lines. Diesel's
just-
been running a low line, so
Don't
I think
choose now to
Diesel could
start blinking,
probably
Ron.
dive low here and maybe take the position away from AJ. But
I'd like to finish this race.
but behind Diesel, Derek is right there. Derek's been running a great race.
I got some
Behind him, I don't know what there is, but the top
Blue one?
4 right now is a tight race, and I think
Maybe.
this is Damien's race to lose.
Now, let me
Gear
tell you
check.
something. Guess who's in 6th place right now?
Hold on.
Dennis Daly
Harper,
with that
ready.
destroyed car.
Dude,
All right.
he's there.
Pace cars, pace truck, looking to pit road. Let's see how this restart goes. See if
Green flag.
Damien got a nice jump there.
Dennis Daly on the inside of Gary, back in 5th place.
Not quite. This is, I think, become a 4-car battle now because you got Derek up here trying to in the mix now.
What a race.
Diesel's still
Oh,
back
there he goes. Derek goes to the inside. He drifts up to the outside. He hits the wall. AJ goes to the inside. We have got a tight race for the win. AJ's out front. Damien P2, but he's outside. We've only got 2 laps to go.
Under a blanket here, 1st through 5th place.
Oh, there we go. They're up against the wall. Derek up against the wall. Hey, Damien up against the wall. AJ on the inside. AJ's losing speed. AJ's in P3. Damien.
Damien's going to get the wall here.
P2. Damien's in the wall. Derek goes to P1.
Caution's going to come out. Oh, my God. How did the caution not come out? Gary saved it somehow.
Oh my God, I have got goosebumps all over my body right now. The Diesel is in P4. He's watching all of it. AJ's in P3. Where did Derek come from?
I told you he was lying in wait.
Oh, Damien's in the wall again. Oh. Oh my gosh, I can't contain the pressure. The diesel's going low.
Derek.
Damien is running high. AJ's running the middle line.
AJ took second with a little bit of a slide.
Oh no!
Good one, Derek.
Thank you, Damien. I was trying to bump you high on the backstretch. I wasn't trying to bump you up high up into the turn.
Oh man.
Golly.
I ran it a little deep.
Oh,
I
the
knew you
no
were on fresh
caution
tires, so I knew
there.
I had to try to get everything I could out of it.
Oh, man, AJ went from second to sixth.
Deep by my own
Oh
setup.
my gosh. The diesel is back there in 5th place. Oh.
Diesel finished in 3rd.
If you knew how to drive it.
Oh man, what a race.
Gary, was that a Thunder Bro Fist?
That was a Thunder Bro Fist. You put on a hell of a show, man.
That was a hell of a show.
All right, everybody, let Derek
We
burn
should
his
pull
tires down
somebody
quick.
up into the booth.
Do another
Let them
lap.
talk
Do
about
another
their
lap.
win. What do you
Do
think?
another lap.
We should give a winner.
Eric,
We should give the
pull you
winner.
in for an interview here.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
Derek, that was a hell of a drive those last couple of laps there,
Everybody
man.
else, we're going to recommend turn one and
Appreciate
come
it,
back
man.
around.
Thank you. That was. I knew I had the
Oh, he's going up
I
there?
knew I had the fresher tires, so
Is that Damien
I
above me?
had to go for it. You know, Ian,
Oh.
he let me this setup. I feel bad, but you know he drove me into the turn. And Damien, man, I appreciate it. I hate doing that to you, but man, what a fun last couple of laps with these guys. Can't thank my crew enough. My sponsor, Martin Guitars. Thank you guys for everything you do for me. This one's for the crew. My wife back home, she's asleep right now. My dog, but thank you guys so much. That was awesome.
Glad you had a good race, man. That was what were you thinking there coming to the when you got that pass, that opportunity to pass Damien there?
Well, see, I originally, like I said, I was going for the bump. I wanted to push him past AJ because I knew AJ was going to take the bottom line. Our line that Damien and I had been running consistently was high. So if I figured if I could get Damien a little bump there on the backstretch, we'd be good for the turn. And then he kind of overshot it, and I was like, oh man, I got to go for it now. I was probably going to settle for second, but once I saw that opening, I had to go.
Yeah, I mean he had that bobble, got himself in the wall there, and I mean it just perfect opportunity. Couldn't have fallen in your lap any better, man.
Oh man, it was good. It feels good. Feels good. I'm about ready to get run over.
So Damien, man, you dominated that race. What was the feeling
that's
there
Derek.
for you?
That's Derek you're talking to.
Oh shit, sorry, my bad.
Oh, no, you're good. No, Damien did dominate that race, and he did a hell of a job. He should be sitting in victory lane with me. But I just, I took what I could at the last second, and I was trying to be as clean as possible.
So what call do you think? I'm watching it now.
Damien.
What call do you think
Dennis
pushed it over the edge for you?
Like to pull you for a interview if you got a chance.
Well, for me, I felt I took the two tires there on a whim, thinking because.
Oh shoot! Yeah, there you go. There. I'm sorry.
Are you still thinking you're interviewing Damien?
No. Because dude, he
coming out of
dominated.
two.
That's what I'm saying. Is like he dominated. And
Just don't mind me. I'm just
I
smoking.
completely forgot that dude. You came up there and
Not like that.
When did you feel like you had the race?
I blew the rods out of it. I'm trying to roll over there.
When we had that restart and they
Oh
and
my
they didn't
gosh,
pit.
I didn't know how
And I was
high
looking
you were.
because we
Good
only had.
God.
I honestly couldn't. I wasn't doing the math, but I knew we only had
Dude, I
about
was
6 or 7
flying.
cars on the lead lap. At that
I
point,
thought
that
you'd go
were
be like,
in
like,
good condition.
like an inch off,
And
but yeah, like
so I was
6
like,
feet up in the
man,
air.
I think we had only run 3 laps before the caution came out,
See you,
or
Scary?
2 maybe. And when
Gary,
they
I
didn't
can
go
see through your
pit
back
at
window.
that point, I was like, man, that's all right, okay.
I'll cushion your landing.
I
when it
felt
finally
pretty good.
lets
As long
go.
as I could keep the car underneath me, I felt pretty
It
good.
hasn't.
Yeah.
It really hasn't.
Well, man, congratulations on the win. It was a hell of a race you put together.
I'm not moving anyways because there ain't no motor left in her.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. To my wife back home, the jet will be home soon. I hope dinner's ready.
Congratulations again, man.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Yes, sir.
I can go back and watch.
We're gonna pull in Dennis here.
The quarter of this thing.
Yes. I hope I can figure out.
Hell of a race, guys. Hell of a race.
Because I jacked it up last time.
We're interviewing Dennis right now.
All right, so this is Dennis.
You drove that thing back for a P4, and it had less sheet metal than a modified. Tell me about your race.
Well, it started out good. I mean, I had a fast car. Led probably more than 10 laps out of the first 20. Then she got loose into 3, put me back in the field, and then I just got bad luck once I got back there. It was self-induced. I got the required damage done, rolled out of the pits with 7-8 minutes left of damage, and was trying to just minimize the hurt, and found out that if I ripped around the bottom of the track, I could carry speed, so.
Diesel,
That
you
is
still in
such
here?
a strange deal. Because Michigan is one of those tracks where you carry speed around the outside of the track, around the rim of the track. What
Dude,
what
you
do
should
you
go
think?
back and watch the.
Did it feel
the bro
different
tag
to
I
you to
gave
run the
him?
bottom and to, or did it just seem natural to run the bottom and run up front?
Well, one, I couldn't see how bad the car was until I'm looking at it right now, now that I've gotten out of it. From the seat, it looked like I still had at least a hood, but I guess that was just what's left of the cowl pushed up against the windscreen. I was wondering why I didn't have any, like, straight line speed, and I see why. But no, I ended up finding out that if I entered high and just darted it down towards that bottom line, it just it hooked, and I could carry the speed through the center, and that's how I was catching people and keeping up with them. It's just I didn't have any straight line speed, so they'd get me going back in the straightaways, but I was able to use that advantage to at least keep up with the pack.
So I'm looking at your. I'm at lap 96. I'm looking at your roof. You've got a scratch on your roof. How you were on your roof at some point in this race and finished P4. How did you end up on your roof?
I don't think I ended up on my roof. I think that was when I hit Father Ball, and I think he went over top of me. I think that's undercarriage off of the O2 car.
I'm looking at the replay and I'm like, how is his roof scratched? Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, if you watch lap 33 going into 1 and 2, that's where the damage to my roof comes from.
Let's take a look here. Lap 33.
So this is where I get, after I spun out, I self-induced, put myself in the back, and just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, because it all happens right in front of you. Yup. Oh man.
My God.
Oh man.
I know some people were upset with me when they were like, how did he wreck 3 times and finish P4 at Talladega? All right. Let's go to Dennis Daly, lap 33 at Michigan. Coming out of turn 2, Father Ball just... Oh, man, you have no front bumper or fenders. Your roof is jacked up, and you finished P4. Holy crap, dude. That's a hell of a race. That is a testament to just holding all your marbles and going for it.
All I got, like, if I was sitting on pit road, and I'm like, all right, I'm already 2-3 laps down at this point. Do I try to stop the bleed and see what this car will even do on track, or do I take it all? And I'm like, if I go any more than 3 laps down, I'm not getting it back, not here.
Yep.
So I just ripped the Band-Aid off of pit road, and I'm like, I gotta try.
Beautiful.
Oh man, like I said, hell of a race. Congratulations on a great finish.
I will say the damage definitely tightened her up. I mean, the first half of that race I was super loose, and then all of a sudden, it's almost like someone threw a parachute on it. I don't understand.
It helped you, dude. It helped you run the bottom line. That's what it did.
Yes, sir.
I mean, and that last during the green flag, that last pretty much green-white checkered, that natural green-white checkered, I had taken tires to caution before, so I had the freshest tires out of everyone in front of me. So I was hoping that the restart would be a little tighter, but Gary didn't get the best restart, and I couldn't get around him. But I was close enough to pick up a couple spots there at the end. So I won't ever complain about a top 4. Not after that race.
Congrats on the finish. Heck of a race you put together with everything that went on.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna pull one more person in here. We're gonna pull Damien in here, our runner-up. Damien.
Yes, sir.
Man, you led the most laps in that race. And got beat by a guy who stole your setup. What happened? Talk to me, man.
That last restart, I seen Derek go down for tires, and I knew as soon as I seen him dart down that it was going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Tires are king here. This track is so abrasive.
I'll tell you what, man. You put together one hell of a race, though. I didn't think anybody was going to have anything for you.
Yep.
I kind of knew Derek would. Once I seen him make his way up to the front there, and he was kind of hanging with me, and I wasn't gaining much on him, I knew Derek was going to be tough. But again, he runs similar as I do. I gave him the setup before the race, so I mean, can't be too disappointed. It was still a good points day.
Now, let me ask you something, all right? Diesel. I thought he was going to get you for a minute there.
Yep.
He was making that bottom line work. What was going through your head?
I was trying to put it off. Because I seen him in the mirror. I seen him running down low, and I seen he was hanging, a little bit catching. I was kind of hoping, it would level out. I seen where he leveled out, and then I tagged the wall on the exit, and it just gave almost all that time right back to him. I was like, oh no, he's coming. He's coming. The car's getting loose. But, I mean, I'll take a top 3. Top 3's a good day.
Hell yeah. Well, man, congratulations on a great race. Sucks to have it all taken away from you on the last couple of laps there, but I think it's happened to every one of us, so.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
Yes, sir. Look, good race. Thanks for talking to you, man. Talking to us.
Later, guys.
Later.
What a finish.
That was a race.
I am so pissed at myself. I got on just a little too early, and it just washed.
Man, I was watching that last lap there, okay? And I was like, AJ's going to pull this off. He's going to pull this off somehow. And
dude, I really thought I had a second out of that. Like, holy crap. But the setup, it was one of them things like, once the tires got hot, you got about 20 laps on them, it felt super, super loose. But then I almost thought I made a bad call on not the last yellow, but the yellow before. But Damien stayed out, and then we went into turn 1, and I'm like, this feels better than it's felt all race. Mm-hmm. Like, I almost kind of wished I wouldn't have changed tires.
Right.
But it started, I think once it had a chance to heat cycle the tires, it felt a lot better. So it worked, And then me and Derek, actually, I think it was this lap that you've got up on screen. We kind of doored coming off the corner. We were laughing about that, and I was like, "Well, I don't have anything for Derek because he's on freshies." And then I started taking that inside. And it was working, and I think I just heated him up coming off of 2 too much that it didn't want to hold the line through 3 and 4 the way that I was hoping. So,
I thought for sure there was going to be several moments where you had him, and I'll tell you, this is one of those tracks where one lap it could be, amazing, and the next lap you're all of a sudden you're going, "Where's my car?"
Yeah, I mean, no, it like literally when I was up against the wall, I was barely moving my wheel 4 degrees. I was letting the rear tires do all the rest of it.
Yeah.
I used an SSR setup that was, it was on point for the NIS, and I think it was just a little off for this.
It was definitely off for this. I crashed myself out of it. That's
yeah. I needed to change. I needed to change some things. Like I could not get it to go in a straight line, and Robin was running the same setup, and I just kept lowering the right rear tire pressure. That was the only thing I could do to get that sucker to hook.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
I lowered the right. Go ahead, Corn.
Those last 20 laps, it looked like you had that thing hooked up finally.
Like I said, I think it was just not changing the tires. Like it helped.
And most of the time you think fresh tires it's gonna be where it's at, but sometimes changing tires is the bad move.
I mean, this right here is the prime example of, just look at Derek. He was there. He was there the entire race. He was never top 3 or 4 the whole race, but he was there at the end with fresh equipment, and he didn't steal it. It's not a steal. I think steal's the wrong word. He won it outright.
Oh yeah.
Outright.
No, I mean it was, dude. Those last 2 restarts were a slugfest.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just glad that I kept it off of pit road. It's the car. I actually got traction through the grass to at least save myself a 6th place. Like that was, dude. That was, I'm not kidding you. When I come off the grass, hit pit road, it jumped. That thing had to have a foot of air underneath it.
Dude, I'm telling you, I thought you were gonna pack the wall when you went to the grass off of 4 here.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm playing it through, and you skinned
Lord
it.
have mercy.
You skinned
Dude, I gassed
this
right
wall.
there just before I hit that wall. I gassed it hard to hopefully pitch it.
I mean, you can't get closer than that without wrecking the car.
Yep. No, and somehow I didn't even get an X for touching that. So yeah, that was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. I'm absolutely gutted for JD because that dude was on a mission. I thought he was gonna have it, and I think he just cooked the outside tires just a little bit too much.
Yeah, I mean, he was having a pretty good race there too, and unfortunately, sometimes that's just the way. Like Damien said earlier, that's sometimes just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. He put together a really good race for about 70% of the race.
Yeah,
but AJ, dude, you put together a darn good race for literally 95-99% of of the race.
You know how much
that was a heck of a race, man.
You know how much I tested that setup in these conditions? 5 laps.
None.
5 laps in the practice, 7 laps in the practice before the race started, and that's it.
Oh man.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the man of somebody who is the mentality of somebody who is just shy of 4,000 iRacing iRating.
Right now we're below 3,700, so we're gonna see if we can't come back next week. But yeah,
So what do you think if we ran this race back next week, next Tuesday? We're not going to. It's never going to happen. If we ran this race back next Tuesday, what would you change?
Oh. Probably some track bar. Actually, not track bar. I don't even think I'd go that far. I think I'd take some spring out of the right rear. Get that car to rotate onto that right rear a little bit, get it hooking up a little bit better, and I think it would have saved the tires a little bit more.
because Michigan is such a big track. It's a big track, but it's not a big track.
You have to drive it. If I had to compare it to something, you have to drive it kind of like North Wilkesboro.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be loose.
And that is a comparison I made earlier, that this track runs like a very big short track.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't think that there's one good setup that is going to be like amazing in this thing.
Yeah,
I really don't.
This track reminds me a lot of Lucas Oil IRP.
Yeah, flat.
Where this track is it's got much more banking than IRP, but
you're carrying so much more speed.
Right. But again, it's multi-groove, as we saw during this race. I mean, hell, Diesel had that bottom hooked up.
Dude, he said that he had a super tight setup, and I was like, how are you holding that? He goes, it just does. And it worked. I know Diesel's in the chat, so dude, congrats on that drive, man. That was impressive as hell.
It really was. Even with a tight car, I don't know how you had that setup hooked like that.
I figured at some point he was going to plow the outside wall coming out of 2. I really did.
Yeah, seriously.
He says he just got lucky.
Yeah, lucky my ass.
I'm telling you, he kicked A. Kicked absolute A. I mean that was.
You can say ass. This isn't professional.
Yeah,
he kicked ass. All right, so hold on. While AJ's here, let's go ahead and look at the point standings.
I don't have that finished yet.
Yeah, we got to update it manually.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll have that done tomorrow.
Because I think that Damien did a hell of a job improving his standings.
I can check it in iRacing really quick. It's going to be a little off, but let me pull. I had to reboot my computer after the race. It like completely locked up. I couldn't hear you guys. Nothing. So I'm like, oh crap, got to reboot.
Hey, let's see here. This is my leagues. We don't sessions. Seasons. We like seasons.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Damien is likely to have the lead right now by 2 points.
Oh my gosh,
dude, it's tight. It's very tight.
Oh my dude, this is the tightest. This is so tight. Oh my gosh.
I'll have this updated. I'll have this updated tomorrow night, so where everybody can see it on the spreadsheet.
This is such an intense points race. Oh my gosh.
What I really need to do is put this on a Google Drive sheet.
Let me look at something really quick in the schedule. We're only 4 races in, guys. But it's still any
five
races
in. It's anybody's game. There's 6, 10 races left.
Yeah, like I'm looking at it, and Chris has got the most wins right now, but
that's the thing. All right, so I said this in the chat earlier that I told my wife earlier today. I said, I've got 2 wins in 4 races. I got a race tonight. She said, well, good luck. It seems like you're doing pretty good. And then I DQ'd myself.
I know.
So I mean, at the end of the day, it's anybody's freaking race. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not easy.
Well, and with the way that we did the points this season, it's tightened a lot of things up.
Yeah.
I think it's making for some better racing. But it's anybody's game still.
Yeah.
I think anybody in the top 10, if one person has a bad race or doesn't show up or whatever, and Damien raced sick.
Yeah.
He's been sick all day. So, anything can happen. I think we've seen that at this point. So, be interesting to see where this all shakes out towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
So
good stuff. I love it. I can't wait. Dude, I'm looking at my blank wrist, and I'm like, when is next Tuesday gonna be here?
Right. Where are we at next Tuesday? I should have looked at that before I closed that up. We're at Bristol.
I can pull it up.
250 laps at Bristol next Tuesday night.
It's only ever been a shit show for me, so I will be there. The next Tuesday, I will not be there. I will be in Daytona.
Well, probably gonna put the league off for next week, since we'll be. Week. Well, no, that's right.
The Darlington one.
Well, I mean, we're not going to be. We'll be here for it.
Want to race this
we'll
car at Darlington?
Hold on. You're going to Daytona this week or next week?
Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday.
So you'll be there for Bristol.
Yeah, but he said he's not going to be there for Darlington.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
So next week, so Bristol, I will be here, and I'm going to try my darndest to not disqualify myself like I did in this race.
See,
golly, I race, and I came in here and I said I've got a points lead of like 6 points. I'm gonna try to win this thing, and then I screwed myself. So I totally took the wrong approach here in this race, and then I'll be here for Bristol next week. So, golly, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm probably going to be a little more conservative. But then the week after that, when we talk about drop weeks, the Darlington week is going to be my drop week. Yeah, I'm not going to be here.
Well, that's because you'll be at Daytona.
Yeah, with you.
Well, no, you're going to be there a couple days before me.
Just a couple.
Yeah.
We're going to hang out then. We're gonna have some fish and chips on the coast.
Oh my God.
Well, should we roll this thing out, let people get to bed, and?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Take over, do your thing.
Well, first off, thanks to you guys for doing the announcing. I've got to rewatch this whole thing back because obviously I wasn't here, and from the way that it sounds like it was fun as hell. So thanks to both of you.
How are you a catch fence here? I have to see this.
Oh God, you didn't see that?
No, I was too busy doing my job.
Oh my God, dude, it was funny as hell. We were all wrecking, and I wound up in the catch fence because of King after the wrecking. But
he kills Gary.
Oh. I start backing around the track. I was trying to get people to help me, but I was a little too high up there.
Oh, you're a little high. You a little high. A little high.
Dude, it was funny as hell. It was absolute.
So flopping. I'll tell you what, though. Most impressive drive of this race, probably Dennis in that modified.
Dude, that wheel was pointing hard right. Hard right.
Oh my God. And then you're just stuck in a catch fence at that point.
Dennis or Damien? I mean, and AJ, oh, golly, man. I love you so much.
I tried. I tried. I thought at least the top three, but
dude, like I'm telling you, man, both of those guys, dude, they just ran a different race. Does that make sense?
Oh no, complete sense. So
I mean, they just
Yep. So
yeah.
But anyway, all right. Well, again, thank you to both of you. I appreciate it. Gordon, thanks for doing the race control thing. I think you did an awesome job. Everybody else, I'm wishy-washy on the NAS tomorrow night, so keep an eye out for that. Other than that, we'll be back here for the league race next Tuesday. Be a little bit different, back to normal, because Corn's going to be working, so we'll do a normal style stream. But other than that, everybody have a good night. We will catch you guys all tomorrow or Friday, one of the two. See you guys then.